TVA Kids got recommended a variant of a character from the Daily Object Show, so I'm gonna summarize it. The wiki says it has a total of 52 episodes. The first episode is called The Death Flood, but the wiki claims it's chronologically Tale of the Mountain. The last episode is called Showdown for a New World, but the wiki says that the latest episode is the Death Flood remake. The wiki says that the series officially ended in October 20, 2023, meaning it is dead. The wiki also says it has 9 seasons, a spin-off season called Army Objects, and 3 mini-seasons. The entire season 9-hour marathon is close to 3 hours long, and the series was created by Fusion Animations. He's also the creator of Object Invasion, which got cancelled and then rebooted. Season 1 is simply called The Daily Object Show. Season 2 is called The Daily Object Show, Cult of Cobalt. Season 3 is called The Daily Object Show, Daily Dash. Season 4 is called The Daily Object Show, Real Life Battle. Season 5 is called The Daily Object Show, Revenge of Toast. Season 6 is called The Daily Object Show, Mafioso Mayhem. Season 7 is called The Daily Object Show, Beach Battle. Season 8 is called The Daily Object Show, All Stars. And Season 9 is called The Daily Object Show, Evil Never Dies. Episode 1 is called The Death Flood. The thumbnail contains 2 unknown characters, and the episode lasts 42 seconds long. The episode starts off with the intro showing 6 contestants, but not revealing them by name. The 6th contestant reveals himself as the host. The host lets the other 5 introduce themselves. The first contestant is a girl named Water Bottle. Water Bottle is a competitive and feisty contestant. She is so competitive it broke a friendship between 2 contestants called Moonlight and Nori. She is also kind and heroic and saved multiple contestants. The second contestant is named Card. Card is a female contestant who is very friendly and outgoing. The third contestant is our first male contestant of the series named Bloodbag. Bloodbag is just described as a massive jerk. The fourth contestant is another male contestant named Cringe Pill. Cringe Pill is a cringy nerd. He's also a redditor who aims to be the manager of the Chonkers subreddit. And the last character is named Scat. Scat appeared in a cancelled object show called Full Objects. Scat is egotistical and flirty towards girls. Similar to Cole from Battle for Nightmare Moon, Scat uses people for his own gain. The winner of the competition will get a really good smelling lotion. The first contest is to grief a house. At the end of the contest, the host announces Water Bottle as the winner of the contest and puts the other 4 up for elimination. Voting lasts only 2 hours. Confusingly, none of the comments are obvious votes, and the voting system wasn't archived, but I believe it's a form. The wiki reveals that the host is named Computer. The first episode was released on August 10, 2020. The second episode is called The Invention of Deception. The episode lasts 2 minutes and 1 second, and the thumbnail contains Bloodbag, Scat, and Cringe Pill. This probably means that Card is eliminated. The 2 unknown characters of the thumbnail of the first episode were Card and Water Bottle. The episode was released on August 11, 2020. Just like last episode, the episode starts off with an intro, and the first 2 characters to appear are Bloodbag and Cringe Pill. Elimination time starts after only 15 seconds. Even though voting time lasted only 2 hours, we got 1,165 votes. Even though the other 3 were in the thumbnail, the first contestant saved his Card with 90 votes, and Cringe Pill got 279 votes, so now it's down to Bloodbag and Scat. Only 796 votes are left. Even though the voting results anticlimactically revealed that Scat would be eliminated, in a plot twist, Bloodbag is eliminated instead.
You've been trolled.
This troll was completely out of place. Computer incorporates Bloodbag inside himself. The second contest is to invent something. The best invention was the contest. Cringe Pill forms an alliance with Scat. Scat is reluctant but accepts. But Scat betrays Cringe Pill by sabotaging his invention. Card's giant confetti cannon is rated a 7. Scat's hoverboard is rated a 9, putting Card up for elimination. In order for Cringe Pill and Water Bottle to win the contest, their inventions must be rated 10. But if both of their inventions is rated a 10, this will end in a tie. Water Bottle forgot to make an invention, so it's rated 3. Card and Water Bottle are already guaranteed to be up for elimination. Either Cringe Pill or Scat would join them. In order for Cringe Pill to escape the danger zone, his invention must be rated a 10. Cringe Pill's invention fires a laser, which is not what I expected. Cringe Pill tends to call out Scat for cheating, but Computer gives Scat immunity and rates Cringe Pill's invention a 1 out of 10, putting Card, Water Bottle, and Cringe Pill up for elimination. Fusion Animation now clarifies that voters have to vote in the poll instead of the comments, but the poll link is now deleted. Episode 2 is the first episode with the singer. The singer shows a red and white orb forming, but it turns out to be a portal. And now comes a white and red variant of Computer who is absolutely evil. Episode 3 is called Tower of Evil, and it was released on August 12, 2020. The episode lasts 1 minute and 29 seconds, and the thumbnail contains Computer and Evil Computer. Evil Computer tends to introduce himself, but quickly changes his name to Computer the Second. Elimination time starts after 27 seconds. The first contestant to appear is Computer. We got 1,341 votes. The first contestant saved his Cringe Pill, but Evil Computer claims he's eliminated with 728 votes. And he is correct. Cringe Pill didn't get enough sympathy. Evil Computer betrays Computer and removes his alias. Evil Computer attempts to replace Computer as a host, but the third contest is to defeat Evil Computer. And at the end of the contest, Card wins the final immunity ticket, putting Water Bottle and Scat up for the final elimination. For some reason, instead of saying that the person with the most votes will be eliminated, Computer says that the person with the most votes will go to the finale, meaning Computer has reversed the voting rules. Episode 4 is called In Motion for the Lotion. The episode lasts 1 minute and 34 seconds, and the thumbnail contains Card. The episode ends without a singer. Episode 14 was released on August 13, 2020. Computer claims that this vote is a final viewer vote. We got a whopping 5,308 votes. The vote ratio is revealed to be 3,138 to 2,170 votes. And because only 2 contestants are for elimination, only 1 person is safe. And that person just so happens to be Water Bottle. Scad cheated in the second contest, so he had it coming. Surprisingly, instead of putting the final two up for a winner's vote, Computer starts a final contest, and it's again the really good smelling lotion. In the middle of the contest, the episode ends in a cliffhanger. The finale is called Showdown in the Sunlight. The episode lasts 1 minute 50 seconds, and the thumbnail contains Water Bottle, Evil Computer, and Blood Bag. Evil Computer revealed his backstory on how Blood Bag turned evil. Water Bottle defeats Evil Computer and Blood Bag, and is later announced as the winner of the Daily Object Show. Water Bottle threw the lotion into the sun, so she gets a Jack in the Crack coupon instead. Waves of Red is credited for creating Cringe Pill. Season 2 has been announced, and a recommendation form was revealed. The top recommended characters will appear in Season 2. Only one short was released between Seasons 1 and 2, called The Little Leprechaun of Seattle. The first two contestants to appear are a computer and an unknown character. Both of them are in the thumbnail, along with another unknown character. The tiny unidentified character revealed his name as Leppy. Leppy was only there for the short, and he had really bad luck. The second unidentified character was revealed as Skull in the description. The description also says that this takes place before TROS itself. Season 2 is called Cult of Cobalt, and I'll see you there.